welcome back everybody to more New World Order. My name is Aaescii and we are continuing our playthrough as the Soviet Union. So we're just going to pretty much jump straight in. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this so far, and I've just been spending the past couple of days trying to figure out what I where I want to go with all this. Wait, is that still on? Oops. Oh, we've already done that. Okay. Yeah. So, I've been trying to figure out comparing how we're doing so far to the real Cold War, and if I go to sphere of influence, we're actually doing pretty good, compared to historically, at this time. I think Yugoslavia had already they split with the Soviets, with Stalin, so they were independent. Albania, I don't think was part of the bloc yet. They might have been. Austria definitely wasn't. Sweden definitely wasn't, and Finland definitely wasn't either. I mean, the only Warsaw Pact countries outside of the Soviet Union were East Germany, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania and Bulgaria, and also Albania. I know Albania was part of it, but then they ended up quitting, leaving in '68, I think. It's a bit confusing. So looking around the world, we have a lot of opportunity for where we can expand our influence. Not really in the Americas. The US has their sort of Monroe Doctrine thing in full swing over here, influencing everyone. We've got some room in Europe, and I'd actually really like to see if I can get Spain and Ireland in on the bloc, because that would obviously, if we end up having World War III, you got France, Portugal, and Kingdom. They'd all be, having to fight from two fronts, and also Italy. Italy would be really helpful. Apparently, they're supposed to have a similar sort of event chain thing for Greece or something, because I was reading on the wiki, and it said about how the Soviets, how the Soviets can lose the Cold War, and it said that Soviet control in Europe is weakened if both Greece and Italy don't join the bloc. And of course we got Greece on the way. For some reason they got really low opinion of us as well, even though we're allied, which is kind of weird. So Greece is on the way to becoming part of the sphere, the bloc, whatever. But Italy, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to accomplish that, unless we focus on influencing them right now. But that's the other thing I was just considering. Since we lost in China, we're going to need a big counter to them in this region, because they're a great power, and they've already allied with Afghanistan, although we can sort of nullify that by sphering them. But a good counter to China would be India, I reckon, because India will end up modernizing eventually, industrializing and stuff, which would be really helpful. And if we can get them to do a military coup thing like we did in Austria, then that would make things even better. So by the time they become a world power, which they probably will, they'll have the same type of government and everything. They won't be all whingy and be oh, we don't want to be allied with you. So yeah, but what we're gonna do is, I've got a D20 here, and I'm going to roll this, and if it's odds, we're going to go and focus on sphering India, and then India, then Pakistan, then Afghanistan, and then maybe try and move in on Iran, but I think those three should be enough, and then just focus on Europe again. And if it's evens, then we focus immediately on trying to get Spain and Ireland in before they're snatched up by by NATO. So yeah, we're just gonna roll. Oh, and try and get Italy and also Switzerland. I want to try and get Switzerland in on our club. So it is an even. So we're focusing on Europe for now. So what we'll do is, alright, so we're already influencing Ireland. Who is more populated? Score 6, 9, 53, 700,000, 7 million. Okay, we'll focus on Spain first, see if we can overthrow Franco. That'd be pretty fun. Let's just, we'll cut all of our priority to influence at the moment, just purely for just so we can speed up the process with Spain. Oh, actually, wait, I just remembered, with North Korea, we're really close to having enough to sphere them, so I'll just, let's just forget about Spain for like 1 second. Yeah, I'm like super excited about this. I'm actually pretty, like, come on. Pretty, come on. Damn it, I hate how it does that. Like, you press that button and you think it's going to take you to North Korea, but it takes you to Spain. Also, we might need to boot U.S. out of Sweden first, because they're being real annoying. Also in Austria with is Germany world power? Huh. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Infamy. Like, fuck. I didn't realise, I wasn't paying attention to infamy, and we really got close. Austria has joined the bloc. Oh yes. Our grip is so strong over Europe. Also, our economy's shitting itself. Isn't that fun? I just love when that happens. What are we spending the most on? Admin. I think we can cut that down a bit. 30% should do it. I mean, the boost I find doesn't really do much. Like, it does a bit, but not really. It really, in my experience, it's more influenced by your tech level for that sort of thing. Okay, wait. Okay, I just want to make sure with all this stuff that I'm not giving myself unnecessary infamy. We can start cutting down our tariffs. Let's just put it to 15 for now, because we still need to run at some sort of profit. Yeah, because apparently also another point for like losing is if you let yourself become bankrupt as the Soviets. So I think it's if your control over Eastern Central Europe, whatever, gets weakened too much, if you go bankrupt, or if your militancy is higher than 8, then you fall, like the Soviet Union falls. Also, if you get what's his name, Gorbachev in, there's like an event chain for him getting in under certain circumstances. So we want to try and avoid that from happening. Also, it seems like the US is chilling out with Sweden now, so we will. It'd be cool to see if we could get them to like boot out the US as an ally. They might do that. Why have they got 80 opinion of us? I don't think Franco was particularly friendly to the Soviet Union, when you think about it. Oh, of course. Alright, so the US has just used up all of their opinion in Spain to discredit us, but they're opposed, so it doesn't really matter too much. They're opposed to us as well. Oh, they're opposed to both of us, but they're friendly to our face. Oh, cannot believe this. Yeah, let's just continue with workers' rights. Doesn't seem to be like pooping. They say that as our economy just shits itself. Can we do anything? No, we're pretty good with our army right now. Let's go with this one. No, throughput. That was the discovery of Java. Is Java really that old? Got no idea. Also, we need to start investing in education, because we're really lagging behind on that. Right, Yugoslavia, you want an alliance? Oh yes you do. Albania is allied. Greece is allied. Oh, there we go. We should get Greece join our sphere automatically. Well, not automatically, but like quick-ish. I'm not appreciating these moves in Sweden. Let's just get it to 50 and tell them to fuck off. Oh, Libya is independent. So decolonization is now starting. I'll have to influence them. Right, Sweden. Okay, so we could discredit or we could expel advisors. Let's do that. Get out of here. Oh yes. Go away, America. Oh. More interesting stuff is on the way, I imagine. Ooh, let's see. What do we... Let's focus on consciousness for now. We should have the Korean War start eventually. That should be something that's happening. Oh, Japan is right back to being independent. That's interesting. Is most interesting to witness. Oh, that wasn't up. Aluminum smelter. We're eventually just going to be subsidizing all of our factories. I don't want to lose any industry, so I'm going to be subsidizing all of it. Oh, and look at all those unemployed workers. Yeesh. No bueno. Germany needs to stop. Get out of here. Get out of here, stalker. No independence. None for you. Okay, so it's, oh, okay, Spain's... Were they allied with someone? Oh, I can't even remember anymore. Oh, also, my voice, as you can probably tell, is pretty croaky today. And you'd be correct in assuming that, because it is. Oh, okay, that gets rid of militancy and eventually consciousness. That's good. It's exactly what you want. Oh, rebels. Sheesh. Okay. So you got Lithuanian nationalists, fascists, patriots, so I'm guessing they're all nationalists. Huh. Also it says populist. I don't know what populism is, but they've got the fascism symbol, so I'm just going to call them fascist. And also I'm playing as a bloody Soviet Union, so we call half the world fascists. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. So no Korean War yet. Interesting. It might take a while to fire. It might not even fire at all, which would be unfortunate, but it would make sense with, you know, massive China right here. Oh, and Afghanistan is... Oh, and China's not a great power now. Interesting. Maybe we could influence them and get Mao back on the throne of China. Metaphorical throne, obviously, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Fate of the Jewish Anti-Fascist Committee. The Jewish Anti-Fascist Committee was formed by Joseph Stalin's order in Kuibyshev in April 1942 with the official support of the Soviet authorities. It was designed to influence international public opinion and organize political and material support for the Soviet fight against Nazi Germany, particularly from the West. Wait, stage the trials. Wait, I'm confused. Who we putting on trial? Are we putting on trial the committee? That doesn't really seem very fair. Or are we putting Nazis on trial? I don't know what this is. Now it's saying doctor's plot. Okay, let's just stage the trials. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, we can do something. Oh, there we go. Moscow thing. Spain, you will now increase your opinion of us. Oh yes, we're neutral as fuck. We are so neutral. It's frankly not even funny. We have discovered spacewalk. We've done something space, everybody. We did it. We first people walk in space, maybe. Wait. What's Oh, whoa. So we've man in orbit and space. Wait, does that mean we've actually achieved this? Or because that'd be pretty fucking cool. I didn't notice those before. Well, there we go, everyone. Playthrough over. We've won. No, it ain't over until we get on the moon. Damn it. Doctor's Plot. The Doctor's Plot in 1952-53 was the most dramatic anti-Jewish episode in the Soviet Union. Oh, I did. Damn it. I wasn't planning to do that. Involving unmasking. Sheesh. My voice. Wow. Of a group of prominent Moscow doctors, predominantly Jews, as conspiratorial assassins of Soviet leaders. With the beginning of the Cold War, the state of Israel allying with the West and Stalin's suspicions of any form of nationalism, the Soviet regime eliminated the Jewish Anti-Fascist Committee in 1948 and launched a campaign against so-called rootless cosmopolitans. Also, in the course of his career, Stalin became increasingly suspicious towards physicians. No. That's... Yeah, no. We're not that desperate. And plus we get $100. Fucking hell. Let's just pretend Stalin is a bit more sane in this universe. Hard to imagine, I know. But... like, what the fuck even was that? Like, sheesh. So they're feared by the U.S. You got Jordan has bloody Jerusalem, West Bank, whatever. and Egypt has Gaza. So I wonder if the whole 6-day war and everything's going to happen, and if so, how that would play out. Oh no, the Albanians are insulting us apparently. Our ambassador got slapped. I find that hard to believe. Although, actually, no. Wasn't that, was it King Zog or something? Like, I've read about this, like, people saying him being semi-mythical. I'm like, what? I mean, it sounds pretty cool, but I've, like, got no idea what that means. Alright, so, we've basically got nobody leaving our bloody country. We've got 2 people running away, and East Germany's got a couple as well, but not too many. This is daily, I'm pretty sure though. 3 men sitting on a street corner arguing with twist turns life. Fate and Providence were arrested by local police charged with violating the ban on public meetings, the street curfew, and a few other city ordinances surrounding for good measure. Locals, of course, view the incident as a case of police harassment and started speaking up against the ban on public meetings. The incident has, for all its absurdity, shown the sweeping extent to which a government can control everyday life in the Soviet Union. Yeah, let's release them with an apology, because that's kind of stupid. Okay, industry. Actually, let's do this, because we need a more supply limit so we can better maneuver our damn troops. Because I hate getting province attrition every 5 seconds. So East Germany's got a pretty, like, okay army now. Oh, Stalin's note. Also known as the March Note, was a document delivered to the representatives of the Western Allied powers, UK, France and United States, from the Soviet occupation in Germany in 1952. They were actually not that far off from the real date. Soviet leader Stalin put forth a proposal for reunification and neutralization of Germany with no conditions on economic policies and with guarantees for the rights of man and basic freedoms, including freedom of speech, press, religious persuasion, political conviction and assembly, and free activity of democratic parties and organizations. Let's do it. Maybe we can get a neutral Germany and then influence the shit out of them. Although that'll be a great power, so that might be a stupid idea. Let's hope they reject it now, because we don't want to lose East Germany now. I don't want to lose it now. We just did it. We're sort of banking on them being dicks, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. Also, we've already discovered digital television. Yes, in the Soviet Union. It was amazing. If only you were there. Mild reaction to Stalin's note. Western allies expressed some goodwill regarding our offer of free, united, democratic Germany that we put under discussion lately. Still, distrust is strong, and Adenauer and his Western supporters will not agree to the deal unless the resulting country is able to link itself militarily with NATO. For us, that would mean we voluntarily revoke control over Central Europe to our rivals. No, that's not a mild reaction. That's a big fuck you reaction. So I'll say fuck you right back. Don't do that. As for a neutral Germany, not fucking, oh, we're just gonna give away all this land that we liberated, quote unquote. I don't see Stalin being very sympathetic to that idea, honestly. He'd be like, what the fuck? These fuckers, what are they doing? Yes, that's definitely how Stalin talks, I know.